You're listening to Men of Abundance, episode 103. This is Pay It Forward, Aloha Friday.
Welcome to Men of Abundance, the podcast for those looking to level up their lives by hanging out with some of the greatest leaders and established professionals in our community, living a life of integrity, honor, and the abundance mentality. Prepare to pay it forward with your host, former Army medic turned lifestyle entrepreneur, Wally Carmichael.
Aloha! It is another beautiful day out here in Hawaii. I am Wally Carmichael, your host of the Men of Abundance podcast, the Pay It Forward community. If this is the very first time you're listening in to our Men of Abundance podcast, I want to personally welcome you, and I would love to hear how you heard about us. If you just drop a really quick message down below the podcast player down in the comments section at menofabundance.com/103, that would be so helpful. I'd just love to know where you're hearing from us. If somebody referred you, did you find us on Facebook, YouTube, whatever the case may be, I would love to hear from you. Speaking of YouTube, these Pay It Forward Fridays that I do here on Men of Abundance are usually recorded in a video first thing in the morning on a Friday from the beach out in front of my house or wherever I happen to be at the time. And then I take that video and I upload it to YouTube. And I repurpose the audio that you're going to hear in just a minute, and I repurpose that for here on the podcast so that you can listen to it instead of watching it while you're at the gym, driving down the street, whatever the case may be. Because Lord knows I don't want you watching videos while you're driving down the street. But if you do like to watch video and you'd love to see the beautiful scenery that I'm usually in when I do these videos, go check out the video on YouTube. And you can do that in the link in the show notes at menofabundance.com/103. Or you can check it out because all of my Facebook Live videos, which I do those videos, usually I do them Facebook Live. As soon as I hit publish, it automatically publishes to my blog at menofabundance.com/blog. And you can find all of my videos there. If you just go to the main page, Men of Abundance, at the top it's the tab called Live Journey. And while you're over at YouTube, I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Men of Abundance YouTube channel. The main reason I would love for you to subscribe to the Men of Abundance YouTube channel is because that way you will get an announcement every time I post a video over there. And sometimes it's me, sometimes I'm posting other videos. The other reason is so that when I get 100 subscribers, I can change the URL so that I can just tell you, go to youtube.com/Men of Abundance. I can't do that right now because I don't yet have 100 subscribers. The other thing that does that you would be directly contributing to is helping other men find Men of Abundance. Some people search on YouTube, some people search for stuff like this and these type of conversations on iTunes, some search on Facebook, some just search through Google. And since YouTube is a Google product, if they search on Google, they're going to find the YouTube channel. And how amazing is that you would be able to pay it forward and contribute to somebody else finding these amazing conversations. Now, for you veterans and loyal listeners, I greatly appreciate you. You know that Pay It Forward Friday is just a Friday episode. Our regular episode is on Thursday, where I interview somebody from any walk of life who is truly living their life of abundance. They share with you their kick in the gut moment, how they got out of that situation, and what they're doing to contribute to humanity today and live their life of abundance. And we've got so many coming at you, so make sure you subscribe to Men of Abundance on iTunes or whatever podcast player it is that you're listening to. Now, let's get on with today's Pay It Forward Aloha Friday conversation of me on the beach talking about what does a hero look like to you. All right, so hey, listen, as the caption says, what does a hero look like to you? If anybody jumps on, it's kind of, well, it's early for me here. Most of you that jump on are on the mainland, so you should be up. Probably at work getting started. Anyhow, what does a hero look like to you? You know, when we think of a hero, we've got all the Marvel movies coming up, and they've been just phenomenal, just amazing movies. I just love those Marvel movies, and Iron Man and Spiderman and goodness, just I can't even name all of them. But when you think of a hero, everybody has their own kind of vision that pops into their head of what a hero is, and in their mind. And it could be, a war hero. It could be, for me, Army medics are just amazing heroes. Military personnel, amazing heroes. I can just go on and on. Heroes within our history, but a lot of people think of heroes from the movies. Just so many figures, so many people that you think of as heroes in our life. And men and women, amazing, amazing people. But you know what? Some of the circumstances that put some of those real life heroes into play, whether it's war heroes, your EMTs in your community, your police officers in your community, your firefighters, your doctors, all of these people are people that we think of based on situations in our life and experiences in our life that we think of as heroes. Let me give you a different view here. And absolutely true. Amazing heroes. And then some people think of a hero because you're really into the movies and TV shows and all this stuff, and all your heroes on Game of Thrones and that type of stuff. But the heroes that I think of more often than not, especially with what I do with Men of Abundance in the community and talking to all the amazing people and getting to communicate with so many amazing men and women like Eric Moorhead that just jumped on, those are my heroes. My heroes are the people in everyday walk of life that are truly living a life of abundance. But some of my greatest heroes are parents, grandparents, people that are doing things every single day, 24 hours a day for their kids, for their family. They're getting up, many of them reluctantly, going to work, many of them going to work that they don't love, doing what they have to do, making a few bucks, managing their finances so that they're not overextended on their finances, making sure that their kids and their family members are properly cared for with the basic necessities. Those are heroes. And you know what? When you think about it, when you go look in the mirror today, you're the hero. You are the hero. Think about everything that you do all day, every day for your family. Every day. Your kids are outside playing, you got your ear listening, you might be sitting in the living room or in the house reading or watching TV or cooking or doing whatever it is that you do throughout the day and preparing their meal, but you always hear what those kids are doing out there. And as soon as you hear silence, that's one of the worst things, right? For a parent, the worst sound when a kid is outside playing is silence. Right? That your mind just starts thinking, what the heck's going on? Are they choking? Has somebody grabbed them? Or, where are they at? So you're always on alert, and you're always ready to jump and do what you have to do to take care of your family at any given time. The sun is coming up, so it's getting bright over here, and I got to close this up. But I just wanted to let you know, when you think of a hero, don't just think of all of those seemingly supernatural people out there, those medics and those infantry and those military figures, all those amazing people doing amazing things, because few people will ever be put in those situations. Those doctors, those EMTs, those paramedics, those police officers, firefighters, mail carriers, the things that they have to go through on a daily basis. You're a hero. You're a hero to your family, and I trust that you're acting accordingly and being the hero that your family needs you to be and wants you to be. They look up to you. Whether they say it or not, whether they tell you enough or not, they look up to you. And here's another thing. Go thank your hero today, right now. Right now. Drop the phone as soon as I get off here. Don't shut me off. I'm just kidding. Go right after this. Grab your phone. Dial some numbers. Call somebody. Or go see them face to face if you can. Thank your hero. Thank them today. All right, aloha. It's Aloha Friday. Have an amazing weekend. I'm going to show you this view as the sun's coming up out here. Chris, what's going on, brother? And enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your day. Go thank your hero. All right, guys, now it's your turn. I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your comments on this. And you can do that in so many ways. It all depends on what it is that you like to listen to. As I mentioned before, if you're on YouTube, make a comment. If you're on the blog, make a comment. If you're on Facebook and listening to this, make a comment. Wherever you're at, it doesn't matter. Make a comment. Tell us what your thoughts are. Who is your hero? That's what I want to know. Who is your hero and why do you feel that way? Now, go out and live your life of abundance and make sure to pay it forward.